Hey Zips fans, Chad Welker here with the Zips Digital Network. It's time for my weekly conversation with head basketball coach John Gross as he recaps 5 games in 11 days and previews Ball State and once again playing Toledo next Tuesday.
Well, I like the progress that we're making. We're getting better. We still have a long way to go. And obviously, to have the opportunity to learn from winning, is a real blessing. So our guys are working at it. I think the continuity, Chad, that we've had with practices and some games here, as you mentioned, the 5 and 11 days, have allowed us to accelerate some growth now that we've been actually able to practice and in a more consistent manner, play games in a more consistent manner, and we're starting to see the byproduct of that. We still have some things we have to clean up. I think defensively for us, making sure we get our defense set is important. Trying to keep our defense tighter than what it has been, continuing to block out better. We are getting better rebounding the ball, but we've got to clean a couple of those things up. I'd like to have a little bit more bite on the ball. So we've talked about those things, and we're working to improve those areas. Offensively, we've got to take care of the ball better. I think when we take care of the ball, our efficiency right now, we're number one in our league in free throw percentage, number one in our league in two-point field goal percentage, and in the top half in three-point field goal percentage, and we've been efficient in all three areas. So for us, the big thing, and we've gotten a little bit better at it from where we were, 2 to 4 weeks ago. Our turnover numbers weren't very good. So we're on a steady incline there. We're getting better. But obviously, when you turn the ball over, it not only inflicts wounds offensively, but it allows the other team to use that as a trampoline for better offense. So that's really where it starts and stops for us offensively. And we're really locked in on these areas that we're talking about to try to see if we can, continue on that path to be the best version of ourselves. We want to be the best team we can be. Our goal is to try to be playing our best basketball at the end of the year.
Most recently, the game against Eastern Michigan, of your 5 starters, 4 of them were in double figures scoring. The one odd man out, surprisingly, was Lauren. But can you just talk about the rundown of those 5 guys and how the spark has definitely triggered these last few?
Yeah, obviously that balance is terrific. We had, as you mentioned, Christian with 9 and 4 guys in double figures. We had other guys obviously score as well. I thought it was a game where we really shared the ball against Eastern. You'd have 33 field goals, Chad, and 22 of them are assisted. That's unselfishness. That's sharing the ball. That's ball movement. Thought our attack against their zone was really good. Our guys did a great job of valuing passing and catching and being strong with the ball and getting it to places that we needed to get it to attack it. And I thought they really played well together, that we were really connected. The ball moved. Thought our shot selection was good. But the key to that was that ball movement. And when you have that type of ball movement, then obviously, a lot of people get a benefit from that. And thus you see the fact that we had the 4 guys in double figures, Christian with 9, and a lot of guys contribute on that end of the floor.
Being where I am during home games, I can see a difference between the energy on the bench. You guys are opposite to me compared to what's near side with the opponents. The energy that the guys continually seem to bring on the bench, how does that help?
Oh, it's huge, especially in this environment we're in where there's no fans, or limited fans in some cases. So it's been big. I thought our bench the other day was awesome. The guys that came in, those guys nicknamed themselves the bench mob. And, they came in and they got it done. And then the guys even that didn't have, an opportunity to play as much, their energy level was incredible. They were caught up in the team. They were all about Akron. And, that's obviously great teams have great teammates. And, right now I think our chemistry, is really starting to evolve and grow from the opportunity that we had to have some continuity to practice and play. And we're starting to figure that out a little bit. But, I loved our disposition, all the guys that were in the game as well as the guys that were out, their energy. Thought we played in the Eastern game with a lot of togetherness and made a lot of toughness plays. So, that's something certainly we can build on moving forward.
Moving forward, you take on Ball State on Saturday, Toledo on the road on Tuesday. Just some comments on Ball State, and then just maybe, since we've already played Toledo, just kind of a preview into that one too.
Yeah, Ball State's going to be a great challenge. Obviously, James does a really good job defensively. They're really tight. They do a nice job of keeping everything in front, and they're very physical. And they've got some experience, and Coleman's now back, and they're getting some guys a little healthier. But it's always a challenge to score on Ball State because they're so disciplined. And then offensively, I think they run fast offense. The pace in which they play at, in particular, not only full court but in the half court. How hard they cut, how well they screen, their timing. They've been that way, so that'll be a challenge for us. And then, obviously Toledo right now sitting at 1 loss atop the standings. We had a heck of a game against them here in game 1, and on the road that'll be a super challenge for us on Tuesday. So 2 really good teams, 2 well-coached teams, and we got to make sure that we're ready to go, that we're valuing every day, and that we're trying to get better. I talked to them a lot about the fact that it's February basically here in a few days, and teams are either going this way or that way, and we got to make sure that although we've been fortunate and earned some victories here recently, we do have those things we mentioned earlier in this conversation that we do have to get cleaned up, and they don't get masked just by the fact you won the game. If we really want to be the best version of ourselves, we've got to continue to get better in some of those areas, continue to hone some of the strengths that we have, and again, the goal is just to continue to improve and grow and hopefully be the best version of ourselves and be ready to, really play well here at the end and be playing our best basketball.
Good luck, Coach, this weekend.
Thanks. Go Zips.
The Zips will take on Ball State at 2 p.m. tomorrow. You can watch that game on ESPN3. Then the Zips travel to Toledo on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. against the Toledo Rockets. That game on ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. For the Zips Digital Network, this is Chad Welker. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And as always, go Zips.